Hi, welcome back to another video. Today, I thought it would be fun to show you my 5 most favorite things I've canned. There's a lot of things that are my favorite, and I'm only picked 5 today, and some of the things that are my favorite I don't have here because I ran out. So we might have to do another video if you like this video. But I thought I would run through my 5 most favorite things I've canned so far, and 5 things I would never can again. So let's start with our least favorite. Now, some of these of my least favorite doesn't mean I wouldn't can a different recipe of them, but these particular ones that I canned, I don't love. Onion jam. Now, this is something I do want to try canning again, but not this recipe. I did not love this recipe. This was out of one of the Ball canning books. It's not terrible, honestly. It has good flavor. It's just not what I like when I envision an onion jam. So this one I would never can again, but I've had it on my shelf. I'm trying to use it up. I put it in meatloafs, whatever I can think to put it in, I will put it on. But when it comes to just like lathering it on a burger, I don't want this on my burger. I want a different onion jam on my burger. Something I will never can again, which is sad because it's pretty, is this beautiful walnut syrup. Now, I had done this one year for gift giving, and it's very good, I will say that, but we just don't use corn syrup in our house. And I don't really want, I mean, a little bit here and there, not terrible, but that's not something I carry in my house, nor do I want to eat it frequently. So this beautiful walnut syrup, I will never can again, just because I canned this a few years ago too, and we haven't used it because it's not something I put on food. So it was something to try. And it was a beautiful gift giving at the time, which it has great flavor, but we just don't use this. So something that I would never can again. Now, this is another thing that I do want to can again, but not this recipe, is this tomatillo salsa. I guess it could be maybe like salsa verde too. I canned this over 2 years ago. And I have a lot left, guys. Now, I love tomatillo salsa or salsa verde. I don't know if they're one and the same, but I kind of envision them as one and the same. And I just don't love this one. It has way too much vinegar in it. For my liking, I want to develop a recipe. Now, again, this is one I followed out of a Ball canning book, and it's just not my flavoring palette for this. So, but I am still trying to use this up. If I do the pantry challenge this coming January, this is something I really want to try and use up and see if I can incorporate it in some recipes and maybe get it used up, because I have like 8 or 9 jars left. This is something I will never can again because my family does not like it. We do not like the texture or the flavor of them, and that is canned carrots. I decided to can some carrots for ease sake, and I thought it would be great to be able to just put them in like soups for easy, but we all tend to pick around them because they just don't have great flavor. You know, I'm kind of like, I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I don't want to have to do more work than I have to. I love canning. It is something I'm really passionate about, honestly, to just preserve and can my own food. And carrots are something, if stored correctly, they can last a really long time. So this is kind of something that's almost pointless to can, in my opinion, when it can last a really long time in the fridge or a root cellar or some sort. And now I don't have a root cellar, but they last a long time in the fridge, and usually I use them up before they go bad. So this is something we will never can again because we really just don't like it. And lastly, this I will never can again, and this is peas. It's always fun to try something to see if you like it. But now, besides for like baby food, this I would never can again. But my son loved it. He picks at it. So this is how we're getting through them, is him eating them. But some things are just better frozen, and peas are one of those things. So I will always be freezing peas from now on and not canning them. Okay, so now for my top things. Now, this isn't necessarily like my top things ever, because I'm out of some stuff. So if you want to see my other top 5 favorite things, I could do another video at some point, but this was what was in my pantry that I was like, oh yes, that is by far what we love and use the most of. So that's what I was kind of looking at, is the things that we use the most and that we just really can't live without. And the first thing is not necessarily this barbecue sauce, but barbecue sauce. Now, I've been canning 8 years now, maybe? Yeah, I think about 8 years I've been canning. And barbecue sauce was one of, not the first, but one of the first things I learned to can. And I have been experimenting and trying out different recipes ever since. And it was one of the first things that I fully got off my grocery list to buy from the grocery store. My husband loves barbecue sauce. I love barbecue sauce. We go through a lot of barbecue sauce when we have burgers, meatloafs, just anything you want barbecue sauce on. Anyways, so we have not bought barbecue sauce from the store in a very long time. It is a really good feeling to make something that you love so much that you don't even want the store-bought stuff. So this is one of my top 5 for what I would can again. So this one, particular one, is a mango barbecue sauce. Very good, but we like one better that I don't have at the moment, that I'm out of, but I just wanted to include barbecue sauce in my top 5. Now, this is one that we love. We love enchiladas. You guys know that if you've watched any of my what's weekly dinner inspiration videos. But we really love enchilada sauce. Now, this is a homemade red enchilada sauce. Now, this particular one is very spicy, and so I just don't love it. And it's taken us a while to get through this because I don't ever want to cook with it because it's so spicy. But I'm down to 3 jars left. We're almost through it. My previous ones I really liked, but I used a different pepper in this one, so this one just turned out really spicy. So enchilada sauce for sure. Definitely want to make my own homemade green enchilada sauce because we love enchiladas. So if you guys haven't tried enchilada sauce, I would highly recommend it. This last summer, I made a peach salsa. We really enjoyed how this turned out. Now, not just this peach salsa, but any salsa is one that we use all the time. We're chips and salsa fans. We go through it really fast, and I just love salsa. So this is one that is for sure a staple on my pantry shelf. Either home canned turkey or home canned chicken. These are just the best convenience foods. I love home canned meat in general, but especially turkey and chicken. I just love having them on the pantry shelf for an easy lunch. Throw in easy burritos, taquitos, you name it, something that has meat in it, you pull it off the pantry shelf, and this is awesome. Now, my favorite way to have canned meat is what they call the raw pack method. So you put your meat raw in the jars and then you stick it in the canner, and the canning process is what cooks it. Now, this particular one is the pre-cooked method. So you cook the meat first, put it in your jars, top it with water or broth, and then you pressure can it. I do like this way, but I like the raw pack method better. So if you want to get in the world of pressure canning, meat is an awesome, awesome thing to do, and we love our turkey and chicken. Now, this is one of the first things I ever pressure canned. We have not bought it from the store in I want to say like 5 or 6 years. It was the thing. The reason I wanted a pressure canner because we bought it so much, and now I just can't live without it off my pantry shelf. If I run out, then there's a problem, and that is any type of broth or stock. This stuff is amazing. It is basically free product on your shelf. If you buy any type of meat that has bones in it, you can make bone broth, you can make vegetable broth. It's basically a scrap thing that you make from the leftovers of what you already cooked. So when I cook up a chicken, keep those bones, you boil them, make a nice broth or stock out of it. And this is just something that we love and we always have on our pantry shelf in the winter time. I think I make soup weekly. We love soup around here. So this is just something that is so convenient, so cheap to make because you're already buying the meat. So you got the bones, whether it's chicken stock, turkey stock, beef stock, pork stock, you name it, we like it. It's so good, so healthy for you. And this is another reason to get into pressure canning because you can make your own broth and eliminate that from the grocery store if you want to. So these are my top 5 picks of what I don't like and what I do like. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what your guys' favorite things are to can, or what your least favorite things are. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.